It's a revolution. It's a revolution.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tubbs here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are on some Forza Horizon 2, and as you can see, I'm driving one of the new cars from the new Forza Horizon 2 car pack that has just been released right now. So this is the Forza Horizon 2 Playground Select car pack that we will be looking at in today's video, and this is one of the cars. Now there's another one just driving right past me right there. We'll take a look at that in a moment, but this one is a Honda Civic, and this eventually will be the free car of the car pack. But right now, if you guys go ahead and try to download the car pack, it is free for everybody. So get your ass on Forza Horizon 2 or go into the Forza Hub if you're not on the game and get this car pack. Just go ahead and download it. It's free. It's free for everybody up until August 11. And then after that, of course, you're gonna have to pay for it, like I said. But this will eventually be like the one free car, even after you have to pay for it. But for right now, all the cars are free. And yeah, I'm in a 1986 Honda Civic Si right now, and this thing is slow. This thing is very, very slow. I don't even want to check, like I didn't even check the horsepower of this thing, so I have no idea how much horsepower this thing has, but it's slow. What is that U-turn? A-class. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is slow. But it's a funky little Japanese car. It's old. Like, look at it. It's so cute looking. But yeah, this is one of the cars, of course. It's a Honda Civic Si from 1986, and I'm definitely interested to see what sort of modifications we can do to this thing. I will end up doing that in a different video, most likely. But for now, this is, of course, one of the cars, and let's move on to the next one. Now, for the second car here, we have a 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. So this is my favorite car from the car pack right now, and this of course resembles the Plymouth Superbird, but this actually came out before the Superbird, and it's just amazing. I absolutely love this thing. I remember the first time I've seen the Superbird in Gran Turismo 5, and then I realized that the Dodge Charger Daytona actually existed, which is even more amazing because the 1969 or sorry, the 1970 Dodge Charger is my favorite Charger of all time. So the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona just makes it look insane. I absolutely love this thing. It just looks absolutely amazing. So this is the second car from the car pack, and I think it's an amazing addition since, like I said, it is my favorite car from the car pack. Now I don't know exactly again what you can do to this thing because I'm literally just looking at the cars right now, but this thing is fast. It's actually quite quick to drive, and you can actually get the back wheels to spin quite easily. So we may have a little bit of a drift build in our hands sometime soon with this thing. So I don't know, we'll see about that. But this thing is beautiful. I'm gonna have to look at it in photo mode. Like, it just looks, oh my god, look at that. I think that's gonna be, yeah, that's it. That's gonna be our that's gonna be our picture for that's gonna be our thumbnail for the video, I think. Yep, I'm definitely sticking with that. Oh my god, that looks so good. I absolutely love that. Okay, so before I drool any longer with the Dodge Charger Daytona, I'm saving this. Like I said, I told you guys, I'm using this as my thumbnail. Like, I'm not even joking. But before I drool anymore over this Charger Daytona, let's actually, oh my god, let's actually move on to the next car. Now, our third car that we're going to be looking at here is the Fiat 8V Supersonic. Now, this thing is so nice looking. I absolutely love this thing. I'm surprised I've never heard of this car before. I honestly am, and you guys can probably give me some shit about it, but I have never heard of the Fiat 8V Supersonic before, and it just looks beautiful. I absolutely love this thing. It's not incredibly fast, of course, because it's a 1952 car, so it's pretty slow. It only has 110 horsepower. But this was basically a car to challenge the six cylinders back in its day, the six cylinders from Ferrari, Maserati, and stuff like that. So this was an absolute little beast, apparently. Again, I looked this up because I didn't know what sort of car this was up until I saw it in the actual car pack, and the handling isn't completely amazing, of course, because it's a car from 1952, but it looks so good. This is beautiful. Now, I'm not entirely sure if we can actually do any like crazy mods to this thing, but this also does not weigh that much. And I think that if you are actually able to do some crazy mods to this thing and make this go really fast, this could be, again, one of the fastest cars in the game. But again, I don't know because I haven't really checked any of the modifications. I'm literally just driving the cars around for the first time right now, taking a look at them. I'm pretty much seeing the cars for the first time, just like you guys are, if you haven't played this game before you watch this video. But yeah, this is a really, really nice car. Actually, think about it. Yeah, thinking about it, I think I actually had one of these as a little model when I was a kid. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember exactly, but it just, something about the front just, like, it reminds me of it for some reason. I don't even know. But, yeah, this is the third car from the car pack, and, here it is. Let's move on. Alright, so the fourth car that we have here is a 1978 Ford Mustang King Cobra. Now, this thing is something that I've never actually been a fan of. I never really liked these Mustangs, this generation and the generation afterwards. Not really a big fan of them. Up until the 90s, I actually didn't really care about the Mustang, except for, obviously, the really, really old ones. But these ones, I sort of didn't really care for them. Like, this generation, I never really, like, liked this generation of Mustang. But it's kind of cool that they added the King Cobra into the game. It's a little bit more, I guess you could say, special compared to the normal Mustang. It is powered by a 5-liter V8, but it is incredibly slow. I mean, this is slow, dude. Like, I'm doing like 60 miles an hour right now, and that's nothing. That's very, very slow. I can somehow get this thing sideways a little bit, but it feels like a big boat. Look at the size of the steering wheel. Oh my god. But I think this would be sort of interesting to do a little bit of a drift build on, because it is, of course, rear-wheel drive. It is a Mustang. So overall, it should handle quite well once we sort of, I don't know, work on it a little bit. But for right now, it's big, it's slow, has a V8. I still like it though. I still like the addition of this into the game. Even though I don't like this generation of Mustangs, God damn it, I still like it. It's interesting, right? It's sort of fun to drive. I can't even get the back sideways. It's so difficult to get the back out on this thing. You know, it has like, what, like 300 horsepower right now? How much horsepower does this thing actually have? I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. That's around 200 to 300 horsepower, I'm pretty sure. I doubt it has less. If it does, then I'd be incredibly surprised that this thing has less horsepower. But again, it was a car from the 1970s, so I actually wouldn't really be surprised. But yeah, this is the fourth car here, the Ford Mustang King Cobra, and let's move on. Now, fifth car that, oh my god, as soon as I was about to introduce it, the McLaren F1 just drove by. Anyway, as you can see here, our fifth car is the 1997 McLaren F1 GT. Now, this has a long tail. I mean, this is a really long car right now, as you can see. This is insane. But the most important part of this thing is the sound. So just listen to this thing. Oh my god, this sounds... I don't really want to say anything. This is just insane. I'm absolutely speechless. I don't really know what to say. I was a little bit shocked when I actually introduced this guy and they actually showed it in the trailer that this was going to be in the game. I was like, oh my god, this is going to be insanely fast. And I'm right, this is really fast. And also people, for some reason, are braking hard on the motorway or highway or whatever. But this, as you can see, is the McLaren F1 GT. Now, this isn't actually the GTR, so this isn't a race spec one. This is actually still a road car, and it was just, I don't even know. It's an insane car. So, it's fast. It's very fast. I think with a few modifications, I think this could be again at the top there with the Bugatti EB110 and the Super as one of the fastest cars in the game. Hopefully. This is insane. And it sounds absolutely glorious. Oh my god. Alright, let's move on to our final car. Now, the final car from the car pack, as you can see, is the 2015 Volvo S60 Polestar. Now this is a car that I wanted them to be put, like I wanted them to put a Volvo in the game for a really long time, and they finally decided to put one in. Now I haven't seen a new Volvo in a game since Gran Turismo 5 came out, and they had the Volvo like C30 being put into the game, but I just wanted a new Volvo in the game because I just love this thing. It's fun. It's so fucking fun to drive. It's really good. It's all-wheel drive, of course. It's tuned by Polestar. It's not the same Volvo S60 that you can probably see on the street, but it's awesome. I love this thing. It's so goddamn good. It's fast, like from factory, but it's my god, this would be an amazing, like, I guess track car you could say, because even though there's no tracks in this game, maybe like grip car. I think this would be absolutely awesome to try and tune and see what you can do to it. But yeah, this is the Volvo S60 Polestar, and this is the final car from the car pack. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video for today. If you did, of course, give it a like. If you didn't like it, then dislike the video. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys again for watching today's video, and again, don't forget to go ahead and get this car pack. It is free up until August 11. If you guys are watching it after August 11, then you guys actually have to pay for the car pack, which I'm sorry, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.